Hi everyone, Mike here. Welcome to Module 7. We're really starting to get somewhere now. We have roughly a month of class left, and as I'll say a little bit later in this short intro video, we're going to be doing our midterm assessment next module, next week. So, we just finished virtue ethics. This week we're going to do something very closely linked to virtue ethics, and that is religion and ethics. Whatever your religious or non-religious views, whatever your background, it's an obvious fact of the world that religion plays a large part in politics, ethics, law, and many other aspects of life. So this week we're going to talk a little bit about that. I have a Prezi that I've made for you about some of the history and a brief summary of the four largest religions in the world. And I want you to keep something in mind the entire time you're watching the Prezi, and it will be part of our topical assessment this week. The question is, what is the relationship between religion and ethics? Another way to phrase that is a chicken and the egg question. The old chicken and the egg is, which came first, the chicken or the egg? So what I'm trying to get you to think about as you're watching the Prezi is, which comes first, ethics or religion? Does ethics come first and then religion picks up these ethical ideas? Or does religion come first and all ethics comes from religion? These are two possibilities. There might be other possibilities, but this is a simple way for you to focus the question as you're watching the Prezi this week. The midterm assessment is going to be largely like the topical assessments have been throughout the semester. What I want you to do is show me just how smart you are. I want you to know the content. I want you to understand utilitarianism, deontology, and virtue ethics. But more importantly, for me at least, I want you to be able to apply them to specific issues. I'll provide a short assessment. I'll provide questions, and I'll expect you to give answers. In those answers, I don't want just mere regurgitation. It's not enough to just know what utilitarianism is. It's not enough to know the definition of deontology. And it's not enough to know just the summary of Aristotle and virtue ethics. I want you to be able to use some critical thinking skills, some creativity, and I want you to go beyond those things. I want you to be able to apply them to problems you haven't seen before. The whole purpose of this is to get you to use the ethics, so that if you want to take this out into the world and apply it to actual real world problems, you have practiced this in a somewhat stressful situation where you can learn to apply things to real world problems. Okay, so that's what the topical assessments will feed into how I set up the midterm assessment. If you're the type of student who has test anxiety, you needn't worry. I'm not really trying to kill anyone. I'm not trying to mark people down. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's grades. What I'm trying to do is to get you to be the best you can. I want you to show me that you're smart, that you've learned something so far in the semester, and most importantly, can you apply what you've learned to problems you have not encountered before? So that's how the midterm assessment will be set up. As always, if you have any questions or problems, text me, always the easiest and fastest way to reach me, or email, and I'd be happy to do either of those. And if you feel like you need a little extra help or you're a little bit too worried, we could set up a Skype or a Google Chat and do a one-on-one if you need it, a little virtual office hours. So, as always, have a good week.